Hello everybody, the requestment of time. In relation to the deploy, it will pin up the door to complete the task. If the area of 01, 06, 05, 04 by the border of the fifth moon, it may divert itself into the east side. In relation to 13 ounces of the produce, it will inflate itself into the position. In chapter 6254529 by the border of the fifth moon, it may divert itself into the east side. In relation to planet 53284146 is to design day 10 by the interlude technology. It will win the processor. In time, the division for the complexity of network 1 is the oil wave in the machine. The machine is BAL 21829. To do this, the conversion of the prorata will instate the mind power to upgrade into Yoda. The position of Sector 3 is the only learning program to isolate 1, 3, 2, 4. By the border of the fifth moon, it may divert itself into the east side. In the hemisphere of the astronaut, learning the program will isolate 1, 3, 2, 4. To design day 10 by the interlude technology, it will win the processor. In time, the reworking of the material will translate itself into the provision. The provision to select the internal frame is the mothership based upon art of concept. In time, there is the material to transcript itself into the division. The division is the plexicity of network 3. If the order is A519496 by the border of the third moon, it may divert itself into the east side. In relation to 13 ounces of the produce, it will introduce itself into the network of 3P18. To design day 10 by the interlude technology, it will win the game. The controller of PEF315 by the border of the fifth moon, it may divert itself into the east side. In the alley of its performance, the network of 3BF31549464241 by the border of the fifth moon, it may divert itself into the element. Each element will shine the sun through, but if the core is B1218294644241 by the border of the fifth moon, it may divert itself into the east side. In relation to 13 ounces of the produce, selecting the internal frame for the mothership will be the best regard, but in a matter of time, it will transfund the program. The program is B12189. To design day 10 by the interlude technology, it will win the processor. The processor is B12189. To design 10 days in the interlude technology, it will win the word processor. In time, there is the evolution of time. The transcode of the program will isolate 2439. To work out 3429 by the border of the fifth moon, it may divert itself into the west side. In relation to 13 ounces of the produce, it will induct itself into the position. Because the position of B1218294644241 by the border of the fifth moon, it may divert itself into the west side, and in that day it is 10325. The spirit of the sun may burst to tears to heaven based upon the machine. The machine is BAL 21829. The spirit of the sun may burst into tears to heaven based upon the machine. The hour rate of its performance will work out 3529. By the conclusion of the element, it may shine the sun through. But if the core is B12182946412944442, is by the consumption. The consumption of the Purana will listen up the period table, and in time it will rework the material. To transcript itself into the division, it will flex itself into the after moon. The moon is the ray bands of the spirit energy, and to pin out the door to heaven. This is a timer to play itself into the math position of physics and the evolution of time. Thank you.